quick overview of Zoom and its features and its many buttons. Maybe too many. Nah, just enough. So the first one we're going to go over is our mute button, and it does mute and unmute you. Another thing you're going to do is you can go here and you can have some more settings. So right now I have a wired mic. So if I want to use my wired mic, I'm going to click here for my wired mic. If I want to use my headphones for output, then I'm going to click on my headphones. We're going to move on to video next. So again, stop start video, but if you click this little button, you get more options. If you have another kind of camera installed, you can use that here. If you want to do virtual backgrounds, you will do that here. Video settings. If you go to video settings, you can do a variety of things. My favorite is you can enable HD. It'll make your picture look a little bit better. It will make the files a little bigger also though. Mirror my video. If you'll notice, the number 7 is backwards, and that is not good for teaching. So if you mirror my video or unclick mirror my video, you will have the correct orientation. You can also do this little one, which will touch up your appearance and make you look a little better than you did before. Well, it did to me anyway. Moving along, we can go to security. With security, I can click here and participants can no longer chat. I can click here and say they do have the ability to screen share. I can click here and say they do have the ability to rename themselves, and you can take that ability away. For security, you can also remove or report someone. Moving on to participants. Participants is going to show up over here if you are the host. If you are at a participant, you can click on more, you can chat, ask them to start video, you can make them a co-host or a host, you can rename them, put them in the waiting room, remove them, or report them if they're not supposed to be there. Moving on to chat. Now, chat is pretty straightforward, but what I do want you to know is these 3 little buttons right here. If you are host, you can change it so no one can chat. You can change it so only the host can send stuff. You can change it so everybody can chat, but they have to do it publicly. And the last option is that everyone can do public and send private messages. I like to leave it here because then everyone has to put everything in public, which will probably be better for the kids, although my kids can't type yet. Moving on to screen share. This one's pretty straightforward unless you want to do multiple participants at the same time. Moving on to polling. If you created any polls, you can add it here. If you did not, you can go to edit and you can change that. It'll take you to zoom.us and you can edit all of those settings. Record. You can record to this computer. This is how I would record all of my lessons, just because it's going to be right to your computer when this is over. Again, you have a pause if you want to pause recording, and then a resume if you're going to resume recording. And so the next thing you have is reactions. You can clap and you can do a thumbs up. And more will let you do closed caption and breakout rooms. But those are about all the buttons for today, and I hope you learned something. I hope you get to know your little buttons a little bit better, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.